Hi guys, it's me Tammy. I'm here with a different video today, but I feel like it's very much in my wheelhouse. It is a Dollar Tree favorites. But before I jump into the video, I did want to let you guys know that what you are hearing as the background noise is real rain. I didn't throw it in after as, you know, background music. That is real rain, so yeah. In case the speed of it changes or whatever, it's legit, so sorry, I've got no control over that. So these are my Dollar Tree favorites. Almost everything that is here is like for home organization or cleaning or things like that. And I did my best to make sure that everything that I've included is something that I've seen at like all the Dollar Trees that I've gone to. So let's jump right in. Okay, so I'm gonna begin with like the things that are kind of like extra, not necessarily home organization, but things that like I love. So these placards, these are always at the Dollar Tree. I absolutely love them. I know these are like not the best, that you should be using regular floss, but I stick these in my purse all the time because I feel like it's so much easier to get something out of your teeth with these than it is with full floss. Like you can be a little bit less obvious with this. So yeah, I love these. The next thing is batteries. When you have a child that has lots of toys, you go through batteries like crazy. At least I do. I feel like we're always picking up batteries, and I love these by Sunbeam and the ones that say high drain. I feel like they last for a really long time, and every time I go to the dollar store I always pick up the AAA and the AA. Like every time. My junk drawer is full of these batteries. They last so long and they're $1. Like that's awesome. And the next thing that's like not really related to organizing things or keeping the home clean, but for me it keeps me organized, are these little timers that they have. My stove does not have a timer on it, and I know that I can use my cell phone, and I normally do use my cell phone, but like sometimes when I'm using the air fryer or whatever, like the timing on that isn't exact because it's got a dial. And if I'm cooking more than one thing, one alarm is for one thing, the other alarm is for the other thing. I just find it really handy. These are just $1, super easy to use. I love these. Okay, so into the home organization and cleaning stuff. First thing I love are these Dial hand washes. Honestly, I've got about 6 of these in my closet right now. These are my favorite hand soap. I know that they are not antibacterial, but the smell of these is just absolutely amazing. It's their Himalayan salt. And this is one of the first hand soaps that I found that doesn't completely dry my hands out. So this for me is an absolute win. The next item is these little air fresheners. This is my favorite scent after the rain, and I've seen this at every single Dollar Tree. I keep these everywhere around my place. So they're usually in the hallway by the shoes, of course, and in the bathroom. And I feel like while they may not last forever, for $1, this is such a good way to just like amp up the good smells in your home. So yeah, love these. And next, this is a very recent find, and I actually bought a few of these. And yeah, so this is like a can organizer. What is it called? Fridge soda can storage. So this is supposed to be for your fridge. I guess maybe if the box of soda or whatever gets wet, this would be a great way to store it. I don't use these in my fridge. I actually use these for the cans in my pantry because I tend to have a lot of the same items. So like I have a lot of corns or a lot of like tomato sauce or a lot of beans. So I just use these to keep these sorted. And they're not stackable, by the way. I thought they would be. I thought I could put one on top of the other. They're not stackable, just so you know. Maybe if you kind of hot glued them, they might be, but that's not the way they're sold. And I also really like these for snacks for Kaylee. Like if there's a snack of hers that is completely sealed, so like applesauces or chips or stuff like that, I like these containers because then she doesn't have to fidget with like a lid and not putting the lid back on or anything like that. Very helpful for that. The next, let's see, the other organizational thing I have, of course it's on the bottom of all the other goodies, is this little rack. I did not realize how convenient this little rack would be. I have one of these racks in underneath my sink, underneath both sinks actually. I take that back. I have 2 underneath the sink in my bathroom, 2 underneath the sink in my kitchen, and yeah, and I keep finding like, woo! I keep finding new places to put these. So basically this is just like adding a shelf into your bathroom cabinet or, you know, underneath the sink. So you're doubling the amount of storage or room that you now have under there. So I just tend to put like the lighter things on here. So I put like Kaylee's little like bucket of toys or just things like that that sometimes take up, you know, the flat level space. I put these kind of things. I use this for those kind of things. I'm all tongue-tied from like almost hitting my face. I apologize. So the next items are all cleaning items. The first one is this awesome spray. And I basically love awesome everything, but I really love this window clean spray. And the basis of this is vinegar, so it is a little stinky. But it's really, really good for cleaning your windows and cleaning your mirrors. Now, the only thing about this one, and I think it's just like a faulty one, mine just keeps spraying out on its own. Like just randomly sprays. So like right now my hands have vinegar on them. It's lovely. Well, not vinegar, but you know, this stuff which smells like vinegar. Yummy. Next item, also another awesome item, is their awesome carpet spot and stain cleaner. I have carpet all over my place, the living room and the bedroom especially, and the living room is always getting stains because we tend to eat in the living room the most. I know we shouldn't, but we do. We always have snacks, and it's the entryway to our home. So yeah, I mean, we don't wear shoes in our home, but you know what I mean. Like, it's the area that gets the most stains. So what I do is I spray this on, leave it for 15-20 minutes, grab a baby wipe and just rub it, and the stain is gone. This stuff is freaking amazing. I've gone through probably one bottle every 6 months, which is kind of crazy because my space isn't very big, but it eliminates all of the stains like in 1, 2, 3, like super easy. And we have really light carpet here, and I haven't found that it discolors anything, so very helpful. Onto cleaning products, or onto more cleaning products. I love their little plastic gloves. I have a set in the kitchen and I have a set in the bathroom. I really like them. I feel like they don't tear. They have a little grip so that you can wash dishes with them. Side note, I don't really wash dishes with gloves. My sister and I were just talking about this. We know we should, especially since we both like to do our nails, but then your nails chip if you don't wear gloves. However, I feel like I can't wash gloves while doing dishes because I really feel like I can't tell if something is clean. Like if I used an oil to cook something and there's an oil residue inside the container now, how do I know if it's really clean until I touch my finger to it? I don't know. For me, it's just like I can't get something truly clean dish-wise if I'm wearing gloves. But I really do like these, like when I clean out the sink, if I have a cut on my hand, like I do right now, I have a cut on my thumb and it hurts like heck to wash dishes without gloves, or to just clean the bathtub or clean any areas of the bathroom. I use these gloves. Then I love this little, I think it's like a Swiffer imitation dust thingy. I forgot what this is called. But yes, this is awesome for picking up dust. There is dust on this right now because I did just clean, so pardon me. But this is really good for picking up dust without making a huge mess, and I feel like it's a really good dupe of the Swiffer brand one, or whatever brand this is supposed to be. I remember like it was a huge, I think it's Swiffer. It was like a huge craze a few years ago. But honestly, I'm not going to pay the big bucks for it when it's something that you throw out super quickly and you can get at the dollar store. And then last but not least, this is like a recent find. I didn't even know that they made these, and now that I know, I'm never buying the actual ones again. And it's the Scrub Buddies, and it's the Swiffer wet cloth imitations. And there are, how many are in here? There are 10 in here, and they have a few kinds of these. So they've got the dry cloth ones, which I also have, but I can't say I'm super crazy about them. Not that they're not good, I just feel like those cloths in themselves are just kind of like, meh. I don't feel like I see a huge difference. I prefer to sweep. But to actually like mop the floor, I really like the wet cloths. These are really good. I haven't tried their heavy duty ones because at the dollar store the heavy duty ones only have like 3 to a pack. But I might just, you know, splurge and buy it and see how that goes. But I really, really like these, and there's 10 of these for $1. And I think the Swiffer brand pack is like $8 for probably close to the same amount. So yeah, I'm never going back. Oh, and I don't have it with me now because of course I just used my last one, but I will insert a picture somewhere over here. I really like their magic eraser imitation or their imitation magic eraser sponges. They get everything out. There are usually 2 or 3 to a pack for just $1. If you've never used these before, they are amazing. You can clean anything with them. Like, they get anything off of your walls, anything off of your stove, off of your bathtub, off of your sink. Like, this stuff, it is terrible for your hands though. So like, definitely use these gloves when you're using that. But those little sponges are awesome and they clean everything. So yeah. Okay guys, full confession. I had put everything away. I was done recording this video, and then I realized that I had 2 items out still that I hadn't mentioned in this video, and they're like my absolute favorites. So I decided to throw the shirt back on, but I'm recording in a different location because it's too dark to film out there now. So yeah, sorry, bear with me. So the first item is this Scripto lighter, which I adore. I'm really terrified of fire. Most people don't know that. I don't really talk about it. What's the point? It's not like you're around fire that much. But I love candles in my home. And matches and I just do not. Nope. No, I'm terrified I'm going to burn my finger. I have burned my finger before. Little lighters do not do the job for me either. I just feel like my fingers get too close. I do have the super long ones too, but I find them to be, I feel like Kaylee's just too curious about those, where these I feel like I can kind of hide them. Like, I can stick these inside the candle and then close the lid and she won't even notice. Not that she's like a pyro or anything, not into fire, but she's a kid and they're curious, so I feel like these are a little better. And the flame on these are like awesome. You don't have to like struggle to turn this on. You just need one finger, your thumb to get it going. Really awesome, and they last a long time. I have one near like all of the candles in my home. And last but not least is this item, and it's like their Rooter something. I will confess, this is the item that caused me to even record this video. So last week I was at the Dollar Tree, and like, I know all the cashiers, I know everyone. Side note, Dollar Tree is like just around the corner from my house, so I pick up everything from there on the days I go food shopping. So I'm like a regular there. So the woman was like, oh my god, your hair is so long and so beautiful and so thick. She goes, have you ever tried this thing before? And she also had like awesome hair. And I was like, no, what the heck is that thing? And she's like, it's like a plastic snake for your drain at home. And I was like, I don't really need that. Like, I use Drano and stuff. But then I was like, you know what? My drain has been a little slow. Let me give it a try. So I get home and I'm super careful to not get hair down my drain. I live in an apartment. They charge me money to unclog it, so I end up doing it myself. I don't want to have to pay for that, so I'm super careful. And I have those little hair covers on the drains and whatever. So I was like, you know what? Let me give this a try. It's $1. Let's see how it goes. So I started in the kitchen and I had just like a little bit of hair that was in there, which I don't even know how hair gets in there. I also found a popsicle stick. Thanks, Kaylee. And then I went to the sink in the bathroom and I definitely got hair out of there, and I was so disgusted because I feel like that's where I'm extra careful, because that's where I do my hair. And I was like, okay, super careful. But I still pulled out like a decent chunk of hair, like the size of like just a decent size. I'm just gonna say that. I was gonna give you like an animal and I was like, I'm just gonna gross you out. And then I go to the bathtub. And the bathtub, I'm like, this should be fine, because that's where I have the hair catcher. Like, there really shouldn't be anything in there. Oh my god, the horror. The horror. I pulled out enough hair that I thought I had gotten a mouse down my drain. I kid you not. I am terrified. I am sorry to gross you out to that extent. I deeply apologize. As you know, I have a lot of hair. Kaylee has a lot of hair. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And this lovely thing managed to get it out. Yes, it is plastic. I don't care if it doesn't last a super long time. It managed to get the job done. My drains are like super clear now. The water doesn't take forever to go down, which I didn't realize it was taking a long time. And now I see how quickly it goes down, and I realized this little buddy really helped. So I'm really sorry for that gross story, guys. But those are my Dollar Tree favorites. Leave me a comment below to let me know what your Dollar Tree favorites are. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching, guys.